MJG. So this is Lucario and Snake, and I don't know how much synergy they have. I imagine it's a decent amount. I would envision Snake can Snake's a lot of passive stage control, and Lucario has a lot of in-your-face action. So I imagine FlaFi will be able to artificially lock off a lot of options that Bear will then be able, Kuma, excuse me, will then be able to capitalize on. You know, if they can only tech in one direction, then that Lucario follow-up gets to be a lot more guaranteed than it would have been before. And at the same time, Bobby Frizz and MJG are both just extremely smart players. And I know they team together a lot, too. So they, I'm sure, have tricks up their sleeves as well.
All right, so we got BWA is Bobby Frizz and Averill Morsetti. It's Frizz and MJG.
Mm-hmm. They
are number 1 and number 2 on the Kansas PR, respectively. And they commonly team together in PM Dubs at Razor Smash Bash 4 this year. Averill actually beat Frizz in grand finals of PM.
Okay.
And I think that's the only tournament Frizz lost in PM, at least to anyone in Kansas recently. So Bear and FlaFi play quite a bit together. Pretty familiar with Snake mechanics and Lucario's kind of magic system cancel shenanigans. Pretty susceptible to crouch canceling, but then again, so are most characters in PM. Flashing Fire kind of going off here. Aerial tranks Frizz, so nothing really happens but that 1%. Looking extremely even as far as percents go between the teams, with Green Team just having better stage control right now. Both Green Team's members are number 1 on at least one PR in their state, with MJG being number 1 in Smash 4.
Right, of course.
And Brawl. And I don't know, trying to figure out their kill setups here. They definitely could have like lasered him a little more, done like down throw, tech chase, and then covered that.
MJG was also the best Brawl toonling.
Right, yeah. So in the world, yeah.
Yeah, in the world.
Let's see.
There's quite a pedigree behind that.
So Snake doing classic, stock tank a bunch, and then Lucario's interesting. Just with like the aura mechanics, I don't think Lucario's as good in teams as he was in Brawl and Smash 4.
No, absolutely not. You can the Anubis strat is actually still there,
broken,
alive and well in Smash 4, and it doesn't quite work that way in this video game,
right?
Unfortunately.
But as far as Snake's up B, you can't. Same with Lucario's, you can't air dodge like after it unless you cancel with Lucario's. But it makes them really susceptible. If Frizz was someone more like Falco, or if they had like Marth or something, you could just dare and trade with the Cypher and Snake dies.
Sure.
But as far as this comp goes, I've tried to run like Snake and Meta Knight on a team, and you just have Meta Knight up throw with a C4 on him, and then you blow him up, and it just kills the opponent only.
Right.
So that's pretty dumb. At least Frizz and MJG have port priority. I definitely would have money matched or something for that. Not money matched, Jesus.
They did play for port priority.
Yeah. That's super important. Okay, so MJG's been stuck. So that means, you know, any kind of straight hit like Lucario's up smash beats out crouch canceling. So that's a pretty common one you can cancel into.
It's looking a lot more even right now than it was for a large portion of the beginning of that match. I saw a lot more synergy from Frizz and MJG, a lot more kind of, I don't want to say practice, but a lot more coordinated maneuvers, like MJG taking the grab and recognizing that Frizz is available for the up smash, so he just kind of holds them there.
Yeah, definitely top player eyesight.
Absolutely. There's a lot of awareness happening.
I like that Frizz was trying to bear bear from the Bear's Lucario, whatever, from the ledge. And you could just tell Bear was really familiar with his character, and he just went straight around it.
Oh, absolutely.
So typically Snake is just a super good stock tank, and he's got the C4 or the mine there. It's gonna hit Frizz.
That's what, I was saying earlier as well that the
that was a really good nair to stop potentially MJG from getting C4'd. Frizz kills himself at a high percent, so not anything terrible that they can't come back from. But there's definitely still a bomb on the bottom side. All right, so Snake is just gonna camp this out pretty hard if I were him.
Yeah, exactly.
They know he's gonna. Oh my gosh, he messes up the C4. Or was it on the stage? I don't know.
It might have been.
I think he just held B and canceled it, which is too bad.
And that's unfortunate because Brennan does not typically miss those.
Mm-hmm.
So, or flashing fire, excuse me. Something I see FlaFi doing that he could probably be doing. I don't know if he could be doing it better. I don't know enough about Snake, but these mines are kind of corralling off portions of the stage. He's kind of dividing up portions of the stage.
Yeah,
and I wonder.
It's weird though that like the times he can do it though are when his team has stage control of that side.
Exactly.
So then it's not really like it's necessarily in your advantage because you're still cornered by it as well.
Exactly. I was wondering if he could potentially set that up to where even temporarily have some 2v1 scenarios kind of cut off somebody else's options as they're like maybe lay a mine while they're recovering and then run over.
It's very good on platforms. Okay, so there they just had one person grab ledge and the other cover stage.
Exactly. That's
if Bear had aura, maybe you could potentially have gone to the platform, but that's.
But even then, MJG had that covered.
No, he F smashed, so he wouldn't have been able to.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, Frizz would have had to like ledge drop up air if he was close enough or something. I don't know exactly what the strat would be. I would definitely ban. Dreamland's gone. I'd ban some big stages. Definitely. I don't think you'd be janked too bad on Wario Land, but I think that stage is jank. Mm-hmm. I would definitely ban. Oh my God, what's it? The Olimar stage, Distant Planet. I'm not trying to get camped too hard on that.
Right, exactly.
Smashville's okay to ban as well because Lucario and Snake both can recover to that platform. Whereas, I mean, you still can do it with like Meta Knight and Fox, but their recovery is typically a lot better at just getting around other options.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised.
They banned
I'm not
Green
that
Hill.
surprised at Green Hill.
I guess they didn't want the really close quarters of Green. I don't know.
What I used to counterpick.
It had to be the stage control and stuff.
Exactly.
Because you can put like a bomb on the platform, and then Bear's just Lucarioing all over the ground.
All right. It also Green Hill Zone with one of the highest ceilings in the game, I should say, significantly limits. Snake's,
that's a good
kill
point.
options.
Yeah, that's definitely why I picked that stage.
Yeah, I suppose they figured that they were getting a lot more kills with Snake's kind of upward kill potential than they were willing to give up for the smaller stage, the flatter, smaller stage.
All right, MJG taking that stock from FlaFi. He accidentally side B's, I think, off the stage is what happened. All right. So something super important. We see that mine right there on the ground. I wish it were just like a better indicator because Bear just ran straight into it.
It's hard to keep track of with with 3 other players on the screen at the same time as you.
And then he didn't get the Dimension Cape. Instant Dimension Cape come out as early as frame 7. So MJG is over here covering ledge hard, and then I think Frizz hit him with like a slightly weaker nair after that. I see. But momentum in the same direction stacks. He needed a tornado there. MJG lost count of his jumps. I'm sure he's probably used to. I mean, he's definitely mains Meta Knight and PM.
Absolutely.
But I mean, when Meta Knight has less jumps in this game compared to everything else, maybe you forget sometimes.
I feel like Bear needs to be more aggressive. There was a 2v1 situation where FlaFi was getting ledge guarded by Frizz.
I'm going to go play a game, so I'll see you guys.
All right. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, Bear took those stocks in the battle for his team.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's a good player. But anyway, no, there was a situation where Flashing Fire was getting ledge guarded by Bobby Frizz, and Bear, it was a 2v1 situation. MJG was dying off the side and or respawning, and he was still afraid to like kind of go in and help cover for Brennan. So there's maybe a little too much respect happening for the other player, especially in a situation where you theoretically have advantage. Or at the very least, are in a position to keep yourself from becoming at a disadvantage. Anyway, so this is looking a little brighter for our boys in blue. It's a lot more even, at the very least, this time around. So the big stage, I suppose, was a good trade-off. I guess they want the potential to ledge guard the Bobby Frizz a little more than they do smaller stage for the kill potential, the outright kill potential. See, here's where Bear just needs to kind of like actually. Let's see here. Yeah, see, the Bobby Frizz and MJG both did a very good job. They weren't super aggressive on Brennan there because they wanted the ledge guard on Bear. So they were just kind of sitting between Brennan, or Flashing Fire and Bear, and they weren't really going in. They weren't trying to like press their advantage, but they were building a wall. They built a wall there so they could very easily cover Bear's recovery. It didn't end up working out, but that was a very good thought. And one of the things that kind of shows you that they are a team that has experience playing with each other. Klaus Daddy coming to fill the seat.
What up, Jitty?
Hey.
I don't want you to commentate alone.
Me neither.
So this is FlaFi and Bear?
This is Flashing Fire
BWA
versus Bobby Frizz and MJG. I don't know what BWA. It's probably something with attitude.
Books.
Books with attitude. There you go. That's a scholastic slogan if I've ever heard one.
So it looks like Frizz MJG cleaning Bear's last stock up.
Yeah, it was really, I don't want to say really close game one, but it was pretty close game one. They've just been consistently, even if it has been close, they've been consistently a little more dominant.
Bear's got a chance
over the course.
Well, yeah, he's got a chance.
Okay, yeah. So they're kind of.
And he's an edge guard opportunity. Nope, he's done.
No, it's fine. There's no, he can't.
I didn't know Meta Knight's throws were that bad.
Well, it's not so much that. It's just that you're throwing somebody at 120. You're not gonna, how are you gonna combo off that? How are you gonna
I
capitalize?
thought he had a kill throw.
No, not as far as I'm aware. At least not on this stage.
You know more than me, homie.
Oh god, that shield pressure was suspenseful.
Man, if Bear does this, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. That'd be very cool. And Lucario is one of those characters with burst potential. So, that's it.
He did like a weird little pivot moonwalk in the middle of that.
Yeah, I imagine.